All right, the red light is on. What's up, guys? Happy Tuesday. What is it? Tuesday, December 9th. Man, you guys are in the comment section already. Let's go, Hope. We appreciate it, man. Grant's doing great. Grant's doing great. I got to spend a ton of time with him this weekend. Elle will be coming on any minute. She's just a little behind. For sure. All right. Whoa. Give us a preview prediction of Gillian's fight. Go back. Get back one for Grant Dawson. I like that. I like that. Hey, Elle got a win too. We got Miss Elle Dawson on a winning streak. So that life's good. A lot to talk about. It feels like this week. I agree. What a show. USA. Oh, is Miss Elle Dawson ready in the green room? She gave me the thumbs up. We're ready. Let's introduce a 6-1 mixed martial artist. Someone who had a great Friday night wheeling and dealing. Her stand-up looked better than Valentina Shevchenko in her prime. The one and only Elle Dawson.
Hey, guys. I'm still getting back to real life, so I'm
people are in the chat already. Let's go Grant on the next one. We appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, he's if anybody's wondering, like, he's doing all right. There's no serious injuries, good mindset, all that, Thank you, guys.
Yeah. And guys, you see Elle? You should see the other girl, okay? All right? Dude, it was Elle. There's so much I want to start with. There's so much, and we could have had multiple guests. I love how it's just you and I. G's fighting. So G's right now. Gillian Robertson's traveling to Las Vegas. So there's a ton to talk to. The comment section is blowing up. So we'll answer every single question in there. But Elle, my first place that I want to start with is it was so wild to watch your fight. This was, I feel like, the first time. I knew each other. We were friends 3 years ago, but I don't think like we were now, right? Like I think we're closer, of course, now than we were 3 years ago. And watching your fight, especially with Grant, it was one of the more stressful watching experiences of my life, for sure.
Which was worse? Which was more stressful? I guess mine was a little bit longer, but I said, which was more stressful, watching me or watching Grant?
We'll get to all these questions. These questions are great. Yours, I don't know why. I just
haven't seen it before.
Yeah, I've seen less of it, and also I don't want to talk for you at all. And maybe you'll be upset if I'm bringing this up, and I apologize. You know, I love you. This might be the last one or close to it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So like, dude, Grant's fine. Grant's got 19 more fights in the UFC and 15 more wins. So I don't feel that way about Grant that I felt going into your fights, like rooting so much for you to win that. So maybe if you are ready to tie that bow and the family and all that, like you're good. So it was stressful. It was.
Yeah, no, for sure. And it's like, yeah, like I'll address it now. Like I want babies, man. I've been feeling the baby fever for a long time. We talked about adoption, we talked about foster, but like we just want kids. So like it's time for that part of my life to start. And I'm not saying it's the last one ever, but it's definitely the last one for a while, I know I could absolutely come back after we have kids, but yeah, I don't know who gave that girl the fight either. A blind person perhaps. But it's all good. Missouri judges are notoriously bad, to be honest with you. They just are. So I'm not shocked that there was a judge that was clearly looking at his phone during the fight. But why are you making a face like that?
This question, guys, Chris Duncan and Grant Dawson was staying in the same house, like Friday night.
We literally spent the whole weekend.
So Friday night, guys, it was literally Chris Duncan, Dakota Bush, myself, Grant, Elle's husband, and Dakota's father-in-law, Patrick. Yeah. We were watching the fight. So, like, I don't know if that's supposed to be a dig. No, Chris was awesome.
Yeah, they're actually very good friends. Chris,
he's great.
Chris is here for his camps typically, and then he goes back to the UK. And like when Chris is here in town, he's probably at our house almost every Saturday watching the fights. Like, he's a great dude, and he and Grant are actually very good friends, if that's what you're asking. But yeah, of course he came back, checked on Grant. We all stayed at the same Airbnb, so he said, I was just curious. Yeah, it just sounded like he was curious, you know.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But yeah, no. He sounded like he was curious. But yeah, back to that. Like, dude, I really want kids. Like, I want to start our family. I want to do that, you know. I love fighting. It was really great to get back in there and do this one more time. But also, guys, to be completely honest, like, I'm too small for 115. I'm not big enough for straw weight. And the opportunities at 105 just dwindle more and more every year. So it's like there's also just not anything really like
exciting.
next, you
Yeah.
know, like there's nothing that's like jumping out at me where, oh, there's this great opportunity at atom weight. And it just, there's no like king atom weight right now at any, like, because one championship, like, they don't actually fight at atom weight. They get rehydration, like, adopt a Michael Chandler style. um, adopt. I thought you
Yeah.
said like fighting style. We honestly were talking about adopting here in the States, not internationally. International adoption's really, really expensive. But so is adopting here in the States, guys. Like, we looked into it, it could cost like $50,000. Like, I'm like, guys, I've tried to go up to 115. I've tried to go up to 115. I really have. I don't think
Yeah.
there is an atom weight goat right now. Like, it was Angela Lee.
Right.
It was Angela Lee. She was just so good. And I also think she was one of the girls that actually can make 105 without the hydration buffer that they get. But a lot of them can't. So it's like, right now, like, Invicta is not really doing shows. Their champ is fighting in Karate Combat. So it's like, that doesn't bode well for Invicta. Like, clearly they don't have anything coming up. And so it's like, and I think Lily is very good. I think Lily Fajeda is very good. And like, if Invicta was what it once was, I think I'd feel more drawn to stay, maybe. But there's just not a lot of opportunities for 105ers right now. And there's nothing that like excites me at 105 right now. So
Karate Combat didn't have a great weekend as well. Maybe we'll get into that as well. Guys, Elle is drinking soda. It's part of her diet now. Ask her about. We'll get into that. We will get into that. Yes, we'll talk about G's fight. Relax. We'll talk about it. G's the star of the show. We will. But if I could say, okay, so you win Friday night. It's phenomenal. By the way, I learned a new game this weekend called Liar's Dice.
It's a great game.
So much fun. I was 0 for 11. I was Tony Ferguson, and then I played Saturday night. We came back after the fights. Everyone was there. Mike Brown was there. Dakota again. Grant. We all played Liar's Dice. I won my first game. I was happy. I could move and travel.
I wish I wasn't so tired. I would have stayed up to play with you guys because I had a double champ status.
That's what I heard. People were very high on your game. Very high.
Before. Mike Brown is the best though, because Mike pits everybody against each other.
He was 0 for 6 that night. He was so upset. He's like, "That's it. I'm tired. I had to." And Grant's like, "I'm sorry you had a bad night." It was good. It was like, the banter was great. It was worth it. But what I want to get on, if I can, and this is our show, and this is Joshua Van, a young kid. You can. It's actually a good point. That's a good point. Josh Van in the family. He'll be on the show every week.
Man.
Before we break it down, 3 minutes, guys. Just give me 3 minutes. My favorite part about the whole weekend, and I was lucky enough, I'm in Las Vegas, one of the coolest, biggest, best fun cities in the world. They're live for the fights. I was live for the press conference and the weigh-ins that they announced Max Holloway and Charles Oliveira. We'll get into all of it, guys. We will. We got a ton to talk about. But my favorite time and moments was Sunday morning. We are, as a group, and mostly it's the Dawson family, couple friends and myself. We had a great breakfast together. Then we walked around the city of Las Vegas just a little bit, a couple of spots. And then if I could say, and I hope he's okay with me saying this, just to see Grant with his family, his mom and dad, so great. They were the greatest parents ever. I am jealous as a dad of myself. They were such the best people, so great. And just to kind of see family aspect of it and to see Grant, like I know Grant as a friend, brother type fighter, to see Grant, to see him as a son in that way was such a beautiful thing. It was cool. It was cool. That was my memory of the weekend for sure.
I have the most amazing in-laws. Like
Yeah.
I'm so blessed, like beyond blessed. I don't like know what, like, people have horror stories about their in-laws. I have no idea what that's like. Mine are phenomenal. They're the absolute best. But
This card wasn't in the top 5. I didn't think this. I was there live, and it was a good pay-per-view, but
you wouldn't even give it in the top 5 for the year.
No.
I think it's up there. I agree. I think MSG was really good.
Oh yeah.
There's been some better pay-per-views for sure. Sorry, I'm like out of it. I haven't eaten anything today, guys.
There was a card in the summer. Remember, we talked, me and you, G, we thought it was better than UFC 300. I don't know what that card is off the top of my head, but there was a card that was incredible.
I'm gonna scan through while we do this. But
okay.
I have not heard anything about Pantoja yet. I obviously he's not in the gym or anything like that. Like, I'm so gutted for him, man, especially because like now he can't break the record. And I feel like he was on his way to doing that quite possibly. But it's a shame. Hopefully there's not a ton of damage to the ligaments and stuff, and he can get back to things pretty soon. Because, oh, what a freak accident.
I know. And I will say this, the one thing I disagree with, I heard a lot of it that night in the last 48 hours. People were like, oh, Joshua Van didn't deserve it or earn it or get in there. I totally disagree.
No,
he's in the fight. Guys, it's a fight, stuff happens. And I know it's a tad different between the Weidman and Silva, but to me, it's a little similar. They're fighting. And guys, Joshua Van did catch his leg. Like, I'm not saying he created that scenario. He never thought Pantoja was going to get injured by any means.
He won. Right. Yes. I think that if Pantoja had not gotten hurt, that Joshua Van would have won? No, I don't.
I agree.
And honestly, Pantoja looked really good. And I think that's how you have to fight Joshua Van, is trust your chin, be willing to come forward, be ready to counter. Like, I feel like they had a great game plan for Joshua Van. And I really am bummed that we didn't get to see more of it. But we can't know. Like you said, Joshua Van initiated the beginning of the scramble that caused the injury. And also, it's not like it's a fight. If you get hurt, like, that's the end of the fight. You lose. It's not a no contest when you get hurt.
Yeah, why would it be a no contest?
Why would it be a no contest? You can't get
People get injured all the time
doing something illegal. Like, I know we're bummed. Like, it sucks to see Pantoja lose like that, but like, it's if you get hurt, you lose the fight. Like,
part of it. Sometimes you break your hand, you can't fight. Well, I think Mike Brown defeated Uriah Faber, right? Because Uriah Faber broke his hand and he couldn't fight as good as that's part of the fight game.
It was an illegal blow. Guys, nothing illegal happened in the Pantoja Van fight.
Yeah.
You can't poke somebody. That's illegal. That's why it's a no contest. You can't, like, but if there's nothing illegal happens, then it's just a loss.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks, but that's the sport.
And remember, I think it was actually maybe you, El, or someone else. I talked to someone right afterwards. People were like disappointed in how Van like reacted, or how I'm like, but guys, think about it in his wise, and he's so young too. His dream is to win the world championship, and he achieved it. Maybe it's not the way he wanted. Maybe he wanted a flush walkout knockout. Maybe he wanted to win a unanimous decision. Maybe he wanted 25 minutes with Pantoja. I don't know. But he did win the world championship that night. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was actually in the car with Mike Brown. Remember, Mike Brown and Dakota Bush picked us up, me and Patrick up. Yeah. So we talked about that. And this is Mike Brown, one of the most smartest, intelligent minds in our space. He's like, guys, you know how much money he made? Like, he was rooting for Pantoja. Pantoja's the ATT guy. He's like, guys, I would celebrate too. Like, he probably just honestly won $1 million. Think about that. Like, in layman terms, if you're a banker or a school teacher, or someone goes in and be like, hey, the other teacher got sick, so she's not going to make it. You won teacher of the year. Here's $1 million. When you celebrate?
Yeah, no, like, there's nothing wrong with celebrating it. Like, I haven't seen Van do anything wrong. Like, he hasn't acted like Pantoja didn't get hurt or anything like that.
Right.
Like it's still a win. Like,
Yeah.
and it's like this. The UFC bases eye pokes on subjective intention. Like it's still an illegal. An eye poke is an illegal blow, regardless of whether of the intention and what the result is. It's still an illegal blow. So an illegal blow has the possibility of ending by no contest. It doesn't always end by no contest. That's at the refs and the commission's discretion. But it still has the possibility. If there is no illegal blow, there is no possibility of a no contest.
Right.
Like it's just not even in the rule set. Like if there's no illegal blow, if it's an injury, it's a loss. It's a TKO loss. Like that's how it is. Yeah, this sets him up to make more money. Like and honestly, there's a very good chance that Dana White is correct and Pantoja will not get the next title shot because he's going to need a lot of time to recover. Like I think an injury like this is serious. And a guy like Pantoja, who is also, dude, he looked in such good shape. Like he looked so
good. Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm just so gutted for him. And so like to get that muscle back and to get that strength back and how that's so important for his style. Yeah. I hope he takes his time, you know? I think that's necessary. I like I said, I haven't talked to him. I haven't heard anything. I'm praying that he, you know, doesn't have serious injuries, you know, like, and like, obviously I'm glad if this was going to happen to him, that it's happening later in his career. He's got the money, he's got the time to take off. Like his family will be fine. All of that.
Yeah. All right. 17 minutes and 30 seconds. We didn't mention Peter Yan's name to right now. And incredible. Guys, I was dead wrong on this. I did say a couple times during the week, even being there in Las Vegas, and kind of it's so funny when you're there, you kind of do get different feels and just people talking behind the scenes or in front of the scenes. You do hear some things. And the one thing I will say is that they're like, hey, this is Merab's fourth cut. This is like everyone was talking about Merab breaking this record before he fought a skilled sniper in Peter Yan, and Mike Brown said this, and I'm name dropping him 3 times already. He said, Merab, this was just the 4th fight of this year for him. And there's no way Merab could have spent more than 20 days looking at Peter Yan. Peter Yan has been looking at Merab for 3 years. Yeah. Even when he fought Marcus McGee over the summer, let's be honest, he game planned for McGee, but he still had his eyesight on Merab Dvalishvili. And when you give someone that skilled like Peter Yan, one of the greatest bantamweights of all time, 3 years just to think about him, his game plan was impeccable. And how he responded to it and how his motions and how he fought Saturday night was one of the best wins of a championship in a long time.
No, I agree. I haven't seen anything about Merab being sick. I haven't seen that. I believe you that it's out there. To be honest, though, like from watching the fight, I didn't think Merab looked off. No. Like the first round, Merab did what Merab does, and Petr Yan is a notorious slow starter. He needs to make his reads. He needs to take his time to find his openings. But the second he made his reads, like it just switched. I mean, I think you could give Merab 1 and 3. Oh, it was a fake account. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, I haven't seen anybody actually.
I just give Merab 1. I gave Peter Yan 2, 3, 4, and 5.
No, I did too. I gave Petr Yan 4 rounds 1. I'm saying you could give Merab the 3rd as well, I think. Would be the closest round besides that for Merab. But man, I don't know that the weight cut affected him or the partying, because Merab always does that.
Just real quick, Elle, just real quick, please, and then I'll go right into it. Guys, Merab had this like this party afterwards. He's not like he broke his foot or hand. Sometimes you even get paid for that. You almost kind of have to do that. So I don't think it's as wild as, and I heard some things of that too. It's almost, he had to like negotiated to do it, but I'm sorry, Elle, please go.
Yeah. Well, and also what are we supposed to do? Like if you have a bad day at work, do you like ignore your family and your friends just because you had a bad day at work? Like it's okay to still like, you don't have to go sit and sulk just because you lost, you know, like I don't think that's healthy, to be completely honest. Like,
no, I agree with you.
Rob does not cut a lot of weight. I don't think his issue is that he needs to go up to featherweight. Like
guys, he might be the greatest bantamweight ever. Like, he just had a bad night, and Peter Yan's great too. Like, this is a trilogy. They're tied 1-1, guys.
I want to address that. I don't think Merab had a bad night. I think Piotr Yan just had his number this time. I'm not saying that they couldn't, if they fight again, Yan will win again. I think that it's a close fight every time. But like,
okay.
But to me, Merab looked like Merab. He didn't. It was Yan. It was Yan's volume. It was the pressure. It was the attacking the body.
Yeah.
Because to slow, like, the issue with fighting Merab, especially if you're somebody like Sean O'Malley who can slow down a fight by using your footwork or something, is Merab doesn't allow you to slow him down. The way Yan was attacking the body, I think he was actually able to slow Merab down a little bit. And that is a insane skill to have, to be able to do that to a guy like Merab. But like, I think Yan just had a phenomenal game plan. And he was in phenomenal shape. And he looked like he had a little bit more pop just to him this time. A little bit more on the punches, a little bit more on the kicks. To see the way that Merab was reacting to the body kicks was honestly insane, because Merab has a great chin and he's notoriously tough and he walks through things. And so I just think Yan was better prepared this time. Like, I really don't want to take anything away from Yan by saying that Merab had a bad night, because I don't agree. I think Yan just, which is awesome. Like you said, he's been looking at this guy for 3 years.
Yeah.
He's been preparing to come back and beat Merab for 3 years. And so I love seeing it. Like, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I disagree. I get what you're saying, and I guess my analogy, and it's probably not a good one for you because you're not gonna, I feel like, get it. As a baseball player, if you're the best hitter and the pitcher throws great pitches, and so the pitcher does deserve the credit, but the hitter did get out and had a bad night. It's not like he's a bad hitter. Merab's not a bad fighter. I do think.
Where did he look off to you?
No, but he didn't wrestle enough. He never got Yan down. And that's never happened in our mixed martial arts life. When did he not get someone down?
That was because of Yan's movement.
So I give credit to Yan, but I also will say Merab didn't do well on getting him down. I think that's fair of me to say he didn't. That's not the Merab Dvalishvili that we're used to.
I mean, in the first round, he looked like Merab. And there's been fights where he didn't get guys down. He didn't get Jose Aldo down once. He struggled to get Yan down the first fight too. He did a lot more like pressing to the cage. Like,
so here's my question. That's a valid point. The first time they fought, 49 takedown attempts. It's kind of one of those mythical things that we all know. Right. This one's only 22. Why less than half of the takedown attempts?
Openings weren't there this time. I'm telling you. This was Yan. Their openings just were not there. Like, yeah. and he gave him so many tools to think about. Like, we don't see him. He kicks. Like, he for sure kicks a lot, but like, we don't usually see him kick the body like that. Like, right. He gave him so many things to think about. And then for him to be offensively wrestling as well, which we did not see in the first Merab fight.
Right.
It's just,
I agree.
Had so many things to keep track of, and all of them were dangerous.
Did you see Peter Yan's coach release his game plan, which I think is very bad, because I do assume there will be a trilogy fight. I do, me personally. I think
Merab knows what the game plan was. Everybody watched it.
Still, I don't know.
I think that's a badass move. That's a power move.
A part of it was body kicks. If body kicks was in there.
You're telling me that Merab couldn't have figured that out by watching?
No, I know, but like if you win, all I'm saying is that Merab Dvalishvili, I have so much respect for him and the champion and his team. I wouldn't give him any extra juice. Like, you won, they've been great. I wouldn't reveal my exact game plan.
You're going to come in with something else next time, because Merab's going to come in with something else next time. Like, you know, I think that's a power move. I kind of love it, to be honest with you.
Wow. I respect it.
It's not like nobody knows Merab's game plan when they fight him.
For sure.
Like,
for sure.
I think there's so much film out on these guys at this point. Like, that's like saying, like, oh no, Grant Dawson released his game plan. Like you don't know what it's going to be. Like, what if Jan Blachowicz gets another draw?
No, this is my guys. I was lucky enough. The Dawsons invited me out, so I was lucky enough to sit in the fighter section. We saw fighters, we saw family members. We were actually sitting right behind Brandon Moreno's family. Tough night, right? We had a tough section at the UFC. The highlight, though, if I be brutally honest, and I was asked, anyone who was around me asked Patrick, Grant's fight goes how it goes. I'm super upset. I'm bummed out. I'm here in Las Vegas in front of the pay-per-view, and I'm bummed out. One of my best buddies doesn't go his way. We're literally sitting next to Jan's family. Like, it looks like maybe his mom, but it looks like his brother or his uncle, because it looks like an old guy. And if he is Jan 2.0, he's screaming. He has like this, Yanni, Yanni, Yanni. He had like this fight talk, but he was so kind of like fun and naive with it. The whole section started rooting for Jan. We started getting behind him, and he was getting his butt kicked for the first 2 rounds. He comes back in round 3, wins it 10-8 and to get the majority draw. It was so much fun. That was a highlight to sit next to Jan Blachowicz' family. It was crazy.
That's cool. Dude, listen, we gotta talk about this. There is absolutely no way that Joanna did anything wrong. Jamal Hill is the most notorious shit starter, for lack of a better word, that is dying to stay relevant. Like, Joanna is such a kind, respectful person. Like, one of the nicest people I have ever met. So kind to everybody. If Joanna had something to say to you, you definitely started it. That's all I'm saying. Like, I didn't need to be there to be on Joanna's side here.
On my notes, behind the scenes, guys, Elle calls me and says, hey, I'm going to be 5-10 minutes late. I think you're just trolling. You're trolling. I was going to start with this on the show. This was going to be my first thing, Elle. You ready?
Click this. Yeah, he's the Dylan Dennis of the UFC.
It's crazy. I saw, so you want to put out a thing, and I don't know if you saw this. Jamal Hill actually just put out something.
Oh, God.
And this is where I'm going to get into. This is my first and only, kind of like ends here. Yeah, I don't want to spend 4 minutes on it. We got too many good things to talk about. My only thing, and I think, Elle, you know this so much about me. Dude, I have an amazing wife. Elle Dawson's one of my best friends. I have 2 daughters. I have a lot of love for Gillian. I have so much respect for females. It drives me crazy, the Jamal Hill thing. And because there's a lot of things, you can hear him. I don't know what happened beforehand, and I don't know what got to this point. Me personally, as a grown man, will never get to that point to a female of saying, hey, we're going to get physical.
Yeah, I'm going to physically hurt you.
Yeah, I despise that so much. I won't. And
that's trashy.
It's so trashy. I just don't deal with that. I just don't. As a man, as a person, as a human being, I'm just out on it. I don't care what got to it. And maybe hey, maybe Joanna did say some stuff. Maybe there's some history there. I don't know. And all I'm going to say is I don't know.
Dude, I had known Joanna for like 2 months when we moved here. Like the week I got here, she didn't know me. She had an important fight to prepare for. Like, guys, there's no way Joanna walked. Like, I'm just saying, like, I didn't know this girl. She like went out of her way to help me. I'd known her for 2 months. She brought me cookies for my birthday. Like, This girl did not go up and push somebody.
So, guys, real quick, you ready for this one? Jamal even said, Jamal's, by the way, it's not his wife. No, not trying to go there, but it's not his wife. They're together, not his wife. She wasn't even at the event. She wasn't there. Even Jamal Hill said that. It was Jamal Hill and his little brother was his +1 for this fight. Her name is Adrian. I know of her. We've actually talked in the past. I know of her. Seems like a nice person, but the woman wasn't even there. So there was beef beforehand, or something was said that wasn't like, you ready? Throwing this out there, just trying to be a journalist. Maybe Jamal Hill was trying to talk to Joanna a little bit, and Joanna knows there's a friend there, whatever. Maybe I don't know, but Jamal should never, ever talk to the opposite sex that way. Never.
No,
that's it. All right.
Anyway, we spent enough time on it. We don't need to give Hill airtime.
Anything else on the rest of I saw someone else, and I texted Elle when this fight was happening. I go, Elle, are you watching this? I didn't
get to see it because we were on our way to.
Have you seen it yet?
So I have not had a chance. I literally flew home yesterday, guys. I haven't even had a chance to watch the first.
You want to leave the show to watch this fight real quick and come back on?
Do you want me to?
No, I'm just saying.
I heard it was amazing. I did.
I'm not even. I called you right away. It was the best minute I've ever seen in UFC history, and this is so true. It was.
I could probably watch it while we're sitting here.
Guys, I love the fight. I literally texted Elle right away. I'm like, "Are you watching this?"
I was like, "I'm not."
Yeah, look, everyone's telling you it was incredible. Elle, incredible. DC said it was the best round in UFC history. Like
wow.
Everyone's telling you to watch it
for sure, right? Like,
look at this greatest minute ever. Look at this, 800 comments.
I love it, guys. Amasav Yaroslav is not Patchy Mix. Like 4 people have said that in the comment section, and yeah, not the same guy. Not the same guy.
I know you probably are not going to be happy that I'm doing this.
No, Dave, we're not going to do that. Nope, we're not going to do that. We don't need to address.
Can I yell at that guy?
No, you don't give people airtime that act like that. Come on, Dave, get it together.
Why? I don't understand why people do that.
No, don't even address it. Don't even address it.
I was going to yell at him.
No, seriously, Dave, grow up. Come on.
That minute was incredible, though. The prelims were great. I thought, like, we were talking about what? How do you say his name? Because you even told Ziam.
Fares
Ziam. Guys, he is good. He looked really good. He's now officially ranked. Yeah, I just thought the night was great. There was a lot of great fights on it. Yeah, how about, guys, we already talked about it. Henry Cejudo versus Peyton. I thought, to me, was the fight of the night. I actually enjoyed that fight more than Jan and Marab.
I said that was going to be a great fight, and everybody talked smack to me.
You might be right on that.
I thought it was a great fight.
It was so good. And
why is Henry so hard to find on ESPN Plus now?
Oh, you don't have to anymore. We're done. Paramount Plus is in.
I can't wait because they're literally making it hard as F for me to find these fights.
Another one. Jalen Turner looked good. Peyton looked amazing. All right. Thank you. This is one of my topics I wanted to talk about. There's no way. So Donald Trump, the president of the United States of America, came out this weekend and said he talked to Dana and they're lining up 8 to 9 title fights for the June 14th show. I'm just going to be zero chance. Zero chance. I think there's zero chance there's more than 5 title fights on it. Just dates and timing never sets up.
5 would be too many. 5 would be too many. Like, what are they going to put on the rest of the cards for the rest of the year? Like, you can't have, especially in the middle of the year, that would be, how are you going to have people defend their title the rest of the year? Like, what's every other number card going to be if every single champ fights on the same card?
Yeah.
I found it, guys. I'm going to watch it right now while everybody's talking to me.
Yeah, so that was my point exactly. So they did do March, like we predicted here on this show this past weekend. Charles Oliveira and Max Holloway's the main event of the March pay-per-view, 325. What I would assume they will lean out. Are you watching the fight?
Yeah, I'm listening though.
Okay. I just want. All right. So, huh?
Unless you just want to watch me react to it.
No, you do that. You do that. Is Elle fixing up a dab hit? I don't know what that is.
I don't
O'Malley versus Deontay White House too. Guys, the worst part, it really could happen. People are not going to like it. It could. If Sugar Sean O'Malley defeats Song, they might do this fight, guys. They might do it. Everyone wants you to watch it.
I was like waiting for something to happen. I was like, this is the fight you guys are talking about? I'm like a minute in and like nothing's happened. And now I'm like, oh my gosh.
Keep going.
I mean, this isn't the best fight, but it's definitely the most chaotic.
Keep going.
I love it. What is the fight that this reminds me of?
Keep going.
They're just slinging. Wow. I was just putting me How long is the fight?
I don't know. It's worth it.
Everybody said it was a minute. I was like, oh. Okay, it's over. I mean, that was like, yeah, it was entertaining.
She didn't like you guys. She didn't like it. We hyped her up too much. No, guys, if we've seen anything in the last 5 weeks about the UFC making fights, Sugar Sean O'Malley and Jan is on the table. It could even surpass the trilogy of Merab. It could.
I don't think the UFC will do that because Merab has become so beloved. That would be a huge slap in the face for the guy who has been the most active champion. Like the stats of like Khabib and John Jones's title defenses versus like Merab's, like, it's just, that would be so offensive to do that to Merab. I think you gotta give guys the apology accepted. We're glad you're here, man. Thank you for being here. It's the fight game. If you do this long enough, you lose. Let's go back to what we were talking about. Who should Jan fight next? Yeah, I feel like it's disrespectful to Merab. He's become so beloved. He's been so active. But at the same time, like
Arman Sarukian.
Not beloved, not active.
No, but fighters get.
I like Arman. A lot of people don't, though. like Merab is beloved. But yeah, UFC loves Sean O'Malley, and they should. He's a superstar. But man, I would be disappointed to see that on one hand, but at the same time, I also understand, because if Merab wins the belt back, we're right back to where we started. While right now it's a whole new world for 35.
And you could do Jan and Sugar at the White House, and God forbid if Sugar wins, you have could do Sugar Merab 3.
Dude, I don't know if anybody's beating this version of Jan. Man, he looked good. He looked so freaking good.
The preview of Gillian's fight, she's going to win by rear naked choke. She's going to get Lamosha's neck, make her tap, and I'm telling you this right now. No spoiler alert, but a pre-spoiler. Gillian's going to get on the hot microphone and put a boom. She's going to put something on the mic. That's all I'm going to say. She's putting something on the mic.
Oh, no, 100%. Yeah, I agree, man. Like Lemos she just doesn't have the danger she once did. And like, if you're not sharp and dangerous on the feet, you're going to have a bad night against Gillian Robertson. Like, because once she gets a hold of you, like, it just, man, that girl's grappling is unreal. So I cannot see a universe where Gillian does not get this submission. And Yaroslav, man, like, I'm gonna go out and say some kind of front headlock choke.
Oh,
second round for Yaroslav.
Yeah, I agree. Yaroslav wins inside the distance.
I agree, man. He's so good on the front headlock, and I think Magny is good at wrestling up, but that puts him in those positions with Yaroslav. Dude, Yaroslav's a world class. I won a decision. I would have liked to get a finish.
No, you were phenomenal, guys. She's lowballing you. Elle fought so damn well, and I'm not trying to. We're being funny a little bit. Elle's stand up looks so good. All the boys. We got Chris Duncan. We got Grant Dawson. We got coaches around. Pitbull was watching the fight. We're like, look at Elle's stand up. We were going nuts. Elle,
I wish I would have stayed on the feet more. I'm so used to, like, my style is like, I get the takedown, I freaking elbow you until I get your neck. And part of me, honestly, I wish I would have been able to stay on the feet a little more. I have grappled Gillian before.
Oh, you have?
I have grappled Gillian before.
How'd it go?
Not well for me, man. That girl.
Us both.
And like, it's the strength. Man, the strength that Gillian has, and like, it's not like she's weight room strong. It's like the technique is so perfect that there's no space for you to do anything. It's Insidery, I think it will be up on YouTube eventually. I honestly don't know. I have not even been able to watch my fight back yet. So I don't even know what I looked like. It's driving me crazy because normally I go home and I just sit and I just watch it on repeat. Daya has been very helpful. I got to shout out Daya, but man, Steve Bruno was my guy for the last 5-6 weeks of camp. Like his striking drills, his sorry, I didn't mean to click that. I'll pull that back up. But his striking drills were awesome. Bruno was super helpful. Watch my sparring. So shout out Steve Bruno. Cut that into a reel for me so I can.
We'll do so. 40 minutes into. I'll cut that up. Real quick, guys. I guessed. I feel like really good about this. I guess 325. I'm right now live on air. I'm going to tell you guys the April pay-per-view main event. UFC 326 is this fight right here. That will be the main event of UFC 326. They're going to they got to get these fights in because they are going to give us a hell of a card in June. So this probably doesn't make the cut for the pay-per-view in June, the White House card. So I think they're going to give us another title fight.
Yeah. No, I could see that. That's a fun fight, man.
Oh, that's a great fight. It's a great fight.
He's big. He's a big flyweight. Big flyweight. Dude, Macy looked awesome. That was a super fun fight. Stoked for Macy.
Yeah.
That was, I feel like she, and I like super emotional. I understand, like she's had a heck of a year, with that main event spot day of to Erin Blanchfield and just all of her health problems. So super excited for her to see her get that W.
For sure. We're sending out, I got like 3 t-shirts I'm sending out. Anyone who watched Elle's fight, like I said, I'm sending out t-shirts. Elle cost me a ton of money this weekend, all right? Huh?
She has someone who cares has pictures of my fight?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah. I was getting DM'd all night.
Man, that's so cool. I appreciate you.
It was awesome. I'm sorry for not saying that to you.
That's awesome. This is a good fight, man. Batista and Oliveira. I like that.
It's an Apex main event in February.
That's a solid Apex main event. I approve that. Do y'all think the slam from Taira Flash KO'd Moreno? I have not watched any fights back yet, except for the event.
I watched it live, and I'm there live, and I knew something was off.
Could you hear it? Like when he got slammed?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. So you hear the slam, he goes off a little bit. He gets punched because now he's on top, and then he wakes up. So now he's he's all weird. So,
dude, I don't think Moreno looked bad. I thought he looked good till he got caught. Like, I don't know. He always kind of looks like that. Like, that's his style. He has that awkward.
To me, he looked like Merab to Jan. Like, I just think Tatsui looked that good. I don't think Moreno looked bad. I don't think.
What did you just call him?
Tatsui?
Tatsuro?
What is it?
Tatsuro?
Tatsuro?
Tatsuro.
Tatsuro.
You called him Chop Suey.
No, I didn't say chop. I said tots. This is actually a fun fight. Carly was on the show. She was great.
Carly Judy's going to smash Juliana Miller.
All right. Carly's going to be on the show next Tuesday.
Dude, that's... Who has Miller beat in the UFC?
I think Carly wins the fight.
Yeah.
I didn't say Chop Suey, guys. I said Tatsui.
Why did you look surprised when I said the same thing you said?
No. I did, but just how you said it. That was a very Davis
slaughter. That's gonna be a slaughter. I love Carly Judice. Dave knows I'm such a fan. That is a fighting style I never want to have for me, but I always want to watch other people have that fighting style because she is so fun.
I thought that the stoppage was fine, guys. He wasn't defending himself. He got hit 25 times in the head.
Good stoppage. For sure.
And I'm telling you, he was out before. It was a weird thing how it happened. He got kind of like knocked out twice in a way. I think it was bad. It was.
Yeah. But the winner of Royval versus Kopp fights for the belt.
No,
I think it's Taira.
You got to push the comment up, kiddo, if you're going to say.
Sorry, my bad. I'm out of it.
No, I think
Taira gets it. Now, it depends. Royval knocks spinning back elbows Manel Kopp. Maybe we get Royval Van too. I'm sure everybody would have loved to see 5 rounds of that.
I'm not mad at that.
Amazing fight.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
I would not be mad if we got to see that. To be honest, I hope
5 rounds.
If Kopp wins, it's going to be a boring fight. So if Kopp wins, I think we don't see. I think Taira gets the title.
I still think this fight's not going to happen.
I do too. I'm sorry. I'm the biggest Manel Kopp hater ever. He's done nothing to me except for pull out of several fights. Um,
Dude, Chris Duncan, guys, let's give this man his flowers. Looked phenomenal. Went into the phone booth with Terrence McKinney, came out alive, and then a short elbow him, and then get a submission. Shout out Chris Duncan. Probably on the show next Tuesday, by the way.
yeah, we'll definitely work something out with Chris for sure. I'm sure he'd love to.
Wow, he did. I didn't hear about this.
Ooh, going to Japan, dude. That's a power move because Japan already kind of has their. That's like a good thing and also a hard thing to do because Japan already kind of has their MMA community and their combat sports community. And like Ryzen is huge over there, but Ryzen is coming to the States in February. So that's interesting. So they're kind of coming over here. The UFC going to Japan could be awesome. And the fans there love fighting so much. I think that if they did like a Tokyo card, like Kyoji on it, Kyoji's like obscenely famous in Japan. Like people don't understand how famous Kyoji is in Japan.
Tats versus Van's the main. The co-main event is Hiraguchi versus the winner of Royval versus Cap.
Ooh, yes. Yeah.
Thank you.
There you go.
This was announced that night. Guys, we got a lot to talk about. 325 was announced with BSD and all that. This is the main event of Houston.
I'm excited.
Guys, I think Fluffy runs right through this Sean Strickland. This is not the same Sean Strickland we got 3 years ago. He's just not. Fluffy's on it, and when he fights, he looks damn good. I got Fluffy by any way possible.
If Strickland can't clip Hernandez, I can't see how Hernandez loses, and we haven't seen Strickland doing that lately. So it's like, I agree with you. I do. I think this is Fluffy's fight, and I'm super pumped to see it because I love watching Anthony Hernandez fight.
Yeah.
Imagine Dana wearing a kimono. I don't think that would ever happen. That would be hilarious. Somebody needs to AI it. Yeah, no, 100%. Kyoji would sell out that entire arena. More people would be there to see him than the main event. Like he's uber famous there.
This might happen, but after I think Imamov is on the White House card with Chimaev. I think they're going to get Chimaev on that White House card in June. I think
for that reason, because who are you guys excited to see Chimaev fight right now? For me, there's really only one name, and that's like my one exception for super fights because I'm tired of people jumping weight classes. The only fight I really want to see for Chimaev right now is Islam. I want to see.
I'm doing the opposite. I want Chimaev up. I want Chimaev versus Poatan.
That I would see that. I'd be down to see that too. But man, I think Chimaev. I don't know if he doesn't get clipped. How does Poatan beat him? Like if he just shoots right away and doesn't get knocked out, is there any way?
No.
At least Islam, we know, can wrestle in the exchanges with him. Or at least there's a question of whether or not he might be able to. Like if Chimaev touches Poatan's legs, I think it's over. And that's crazy because I love Poatan and I think he can knock anybody out. But it's just Chimaev shoots from so far away, gets to the legs and still gets you down because he's so strong. Kamzat versus Yuri is interesting too. I'm not going to lie. Just because Yuri doesn't know how, like he's like too stupid to lose.
I think we're going to get Yuri versus Olberg for the vacant championship at UFC 327. That's going to be the last one before the White House card.
That's what you're guessing?
Yeah, we're going to get that. Guys, like the stream, share the stream, make sure you sub the channel. It does a lot. Please like the stream. It just makes the algorithm of it better. Thank you. Appreciate it. We see you guys commenting on it. Like the stream, sub the channel. We appreciate it. Inca Life needs to be back up. Yeah, I like that actually. I don't mind that. Is Gillian not feeling excited? Her chances to win as high as it's only during the time? Is Gillian not?
I think he's saying like, isn't she excited? Like, I think she's like half like excited, but also like half like she wants to beat Wei Li because we all kind of know Wei Li's the best, you know?
Yeah. Oh. Should we get into this a little bit or not really?
Yeah, I didn't hear. I saw somebody said a 4-hour delay. I heard nothing about this because I was fighting and then Grant was fighting. So like I've not been in.
I thought I talked to who do I? Oh, it was me and G?
Yeah, it wasn't me.
I talked to someone about this.
So what happened?
I can't say everything. I can say is that the pit, there was something they needed for the pit to make it, and it was not good. They didn't come in. So then they got a truck to drive the pit, that piece they needed. Then the truck got it down. It didn't start to, it was a 5-hour delay.
It started after midnight?
Yeah. And then, you ready for this one, L? The main event was probably going to go around 11 or 10:30. So what they should have done, and I'm always honest on the show. Yeah. You start at the main event. It's at 12:30, so you start at the main. Everyone else is cold or way walk off. You don't start the show. The main event didn't go off to 2:30 a.m. Yeah, 3 o'clock. Yeah.
Dang. Yeah, that's wild. It's like it's sad because I feel like Karate Combat has the ability to be something so good because they do have Rebellis Despain and they have guys that are like kind of their own superstars that like can do really well in the sport and it's fun to watch.
Yeah.
But like how is it such a mess?
Leadership.
That's such a shame. I think they have a good product. Yeah. I really do, And we've kind of, and obviously like the PFL has never been this much of a hot mess ever. But like we've talked about how like we felt like the PFL had a good product that they won't promote. But like honestly, PFL, like I think what they're doing this year is going to turn them around for that reason because they figured it out, So I really hope that they have a lot of.
Another spoiler alert, the PFL and maybe Fight Bananas had a little meeting at UFC 323. Big things ahead in 2026. That's all I can say.
Very excited.
All I could say.
Very excited. Oh, dude, we completely forgot about Figgy. Figueiredo is in that conversation too. Like,
no, he's not.
He could be. Huh?
What?
I mean, not for like it, like you have Umar and Figgy. Like if he beats a guy like Umar, he's in the conversation as well. 100%.
Me and Grant actually talked about this at breakfast, and I when he said, I'm like, Grant, you're right. Figgy has 0 chance of beating Umar Nurmagomedov. 0.
Right. I mean, probably, but
if he lost he got smashed by Peter Yan, and it's like the same. It's a bad matchup.
No, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah, he said it to me. I'm like, Grant, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah.
What if he comes out and guillotines him? That'd be sick. It's not going to happen. Umar, no, you're right. Umar is going to run through him, but we've been wrong about fights before. I'm just saying, if somehow we were totally off base, he could be in that conversation too.
Yes, if he wins against Umar Nurmagomedov, you're in the top 3. You are.
Right. Sure. But yeah, I do tend to agree.
It's a horrible matchup.
Not beating Umar.
Yeah.
But I do really want to see that fight. I'm actually very excited about that.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. So UFC 324, guys, we are 47 days away. So very excited for that. We'll be back UFC 324, but they did announce UFC 325. The main we knew was Volk and Diego Lopez. By the way, both of them were at the press conference. People were bitching about that matchup for 2 weeks. Both guys were there live, got the biggest cheers. Lopez and Volkanovski are both beloved. Why are people arguing? It's gonna be a fun fight. Just move on.
No, I've moved on. Like I understand seeing the press conference, especially like I can't fault Diego Lopez. The dude is a freaking superstar. Like he is. Like he's a freaking superstar. People love him. But
Sean, Robin Gray, I don't call him Robin Black. Robin Gray can't hold my jockstrap, okay? I would make that 82-year-old man my bitch.
It's a family-friendly show, Dave.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Once in a while, I just gotta. Sorry.
No, guys. Yeah, I get it. I want to see Volk fight Movsar personally. Because I want to see what happens. I think Volk is the best 45er right now, and I want to see Movsar tested against him. Obviously, this fight is a bigger fight fan-wise than Volk, Lee, and Lerone or Volk and Movsar. I understand that. But yeah, I just
Volkanovski Volkanovski on an interview today said the UFC is going to be upset about this, but he said it. They told him that the UFC is going to make Laurent versus Mosarv, and Volkanovski says to the UFC, if I beat Diego Lopez, and he goes, if, I will definitely let whoever wins fight me. So Volkanovski is not retiring at UFC 325. He's like, put those rumors to bed. I will fight the winner of Laurent and Mosarv. They will fight in the spring. That's what Volk was told.
I like that too. I agree with you. We hate when fighters are going into a fight like saying it's my last one.
Yeah.
Even though I just did that. Because a lot of times it does affect their performance. And I think maybe we saw a little bit of that with Cejudo too. But yeah, I want to see.
I thought Cejudo looked good. He just fought a younger, more talented fighter right now. It's 2025.
That's
he's
fair.
2025 though. He's not the same guy.
Never done that to Cejudo before.
I know. It was fun. It was fun.
Like, I was so impressed. I'd never been high. I have not been high on Peyton Talbot. Now I am.
I'm a weight bully. How much does Robin Gray weigh?
I mean, Robin's pretty small. He's a pretty small guy.
Oh,
he's like my size.
He tried to big time me. So Robin Gray can stick it. Okay.
He's so bad. Oh, anyway. I
eat it up. I'm sorry.
Listen.
Okay, back to 325. Co-main event was announced. Dan Hooker versus BSD. What do you think of that, El?
I feel like it's got to be BSD because I don't know, because maybe Hooker just had a horrible night against Arman, but like even on the feet, he didn't throw. He looked like he wasn't in the fight at all. I think Benoit smashes him purely based off of his just willingness to fight. Like, I don't know. Can Hooker still knock people out? That's the question. Like, he's coming back like it. Yeah, it's decently quick turnaround for him. He's not usually this active. Yeah. And then you also have like, I don't know if he still has the ability to put people away. And I think that's what he has to do to a guy like Benoit, because his ground game is there's such a big hole there.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Also on that card, they announced the featured fight, another lightweight fight, Rafael Vaziev versus Rufi.
That is awesome. I'm stoked for that. What?
That's a featured fight of a pay-per-view. Like, these guys are coming off of 9 losses in a row, I feel like. Am I wrong?
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be. It has to be a big fight. It doesn't have to be a big fight. You know, it needs to be fun. It doesn't have to be guys that are going to fight for the title. That's going to be a blast.
Okay. All right. Maybe you're right on that. Also, I'm hearing some stuff. Yeah, exactly. I just feel like both these guys just have lost a ton lately. Like, that's the featured fight. That's the main event of a prelim. I'm pumped.
They're going to lose to probably most of the top 10, but that's still a fun fight against each other.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
That's an interesting matchup too. I feel like Alex Hernandez has been on a freaking tear. Like, I mean, it's a good matchup for him against Johnson. I like Johnson a lot. But he's older. He's coming off, like, he's had some losses recently. Hernandez has been looking super sharp and powerful. I feel like great matchup for Alex Hernandez, but kind of weird that they're not giving Hernandez like somebody that's going to move him towards the top 15 at this point.
Yeah, good point. Good point. No, you're right on this. I do think so. Vaziev is coming off of a win. So he lost to Gaethje for the 19th time, and then he's fought in Ignacio. Yeah, this fight.
But it's like, no, I agree. Like, I don't mind because it's going to be a great fight.
Oh, really? This is announced? I didn't see that.
That is a fun fight.
That's a fun fight.
Dude, that's a great fight. I like Quillen. I remember he was fighting Nasrat. I was like, oh, he's not ready for this. And Nasrat looked amazing. And all it took was one head kick. One head kick.
Crazy.
It was crazy. That kid has power. And Rong Zhu is in for the fight. I think Quillen's one of those guys that you just can't get hit by. And that, like, Rong Zhu is willing to come out and fight you, but he gets hit. A proper pants card?
I don't know.
What does that mean, Jake? You
Yeah,
can't use UK slang on us.
give
You
me the
gotta
logo. Surprise Holland isn't fighting on the next card. He says he wants to fight every. Kevin, do you mean the last time Kevin Holland beat someone good? I don't know.
Kevin
Just
Holland
a
has
little.
good wins. He beat oh my gosh. Why can't I think of his name? Gunnar Nelson is a good win. Like it's not a number one title contention win.
Comment section getter. Gunnar Nelson's a good win?
Yes, that is a good win, David.
What?
David, you literally okay, so if you're not in the top 5, you suck now?
No, I'm not saying that, El. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
Gunnar Nelson is a good fighter.
But a good win is Kevin Holland was a top 10, top 15 guy. Thank you.
I'm not saying Kevin Holland is going to fight for a title either, but it's still a good win. I will agree with you that Luque was on his way out.
No, El, you're. Thank you. Gunnar Nelson was good in 2016. So true.
Still good. He's not fighting for a title, but he's still a good fighter. The armbar. He armbarred this was a couple years ago. Or no. Yeah, it was just last year. Michael Olachechek.
Who?
You know who he is. That's a good win. It's
Michael Olachechek. Jesus. This is a great question. I love stuff like this. How would Prime Dillashaw on the juice versus Jan Saturday night? That's a great fight. That the stand-up, the footwork of those guys, especially Dilly on the juice, would be fun.
Dilly on the juice, man. On the sauce, Dillashaw is pretty.
He was great.
Pretty untouchable.
I think I get Jan because I like the body kicks he would do to Dillashaw.
It's attacking the, but man, but Dillashaw's wrestling too, like the up
he didn't
down.
Wrestle at the end, like his peak. He stopped wrestling. He just boxed.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah. See, thank you. It's a good win.
All right.
I will agree that a lot of his wins are older guys.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I literally said that about Luque. But I'm saying Olachechek is a good win.
Okay, so when was this fight versus Buckley? Can someone look this up? When did Kevin Holland beat?
I have it. It's 2020. August 8th, 2020. I agree. I think
August 8th of 2020. We are in 2026. We got one more fight this year. That is absurd.
Would you guys be opposed to me just creating like a mute Dave button where like I just hit the mute and it's just him yelling to himself and you guys are silent on your end?
2020?
No,
what are we talking about?
The Buckley that we have now beats Kevin Holland. I agree.
100%.
100%. Yeah. Who the heck is Arman going to fight? That's a great question because to be honest, I thought it keeps moving. I thought they might do Arman and Max, which I actually really wanted to see. So I'm kind of bummed we're not going to see that, but it's honestly what's up? What do you want to look at? You want the background? They will do Arman versus BSD. No. Fazeev, like if beating Fazeev gets him a shot in the top 5, like that's silly. Let's see who's in between them. Hang on, let me pull up the rankings.
Have you seen between Usman? Yeah, no, I really don't like this because and what I said about Jamal Hill, I don't have a beef with Jamal Hill. Anyone that disrespects females, I'm just not a fan of, and I just don't want to communicate about it. Ariel does this once in a while. And it's one of the things that it's just not my cup of tea. I don't want to attack another fighter. Like I'm joking about the Holland thing. I just don't think he's got a really great win. I think he's a really good mixed martial artist and nothing about his personality. I just don't think he has a big win in the last 2-3 years. That's all. Ariel kind of gets attacky. It's not my style.
Yeah. Okay. So here's my thing about BSD. BSD is fighting down to fight Fazeev. BSD is number 8 right now.
He's fighting Hooker.
Sorry, Hooker. Sorry. Fazeev is fighting Rufy. My bad. I just was looking. I'm combining everything. Hooker is 6. Hooker is above him. BSD is fighting Hooker. If BSD beats Hooker, he moves to 6. But you have Charles and Max fighting. And you have Gaethje and Patty fighting for the belt. It's insane to me. Literally looking at the rankings, this is the most ridiculous thing ever. This is the order, guys.
Give it to us.
Ilya as champ, Arman Sarukian, Charles Oliveira, Max Holloway, Justin Gaethje, Patty Pimblett. And Justin Gaethje, Patty Pimblett are the ones fighting for the interim belt.
Wow.
Come on, guys. This is so freaking ridiculous. It's not even funny. We're past that, though. Everybody knows how I feel.
It's going to be a fun fight.
Sure, but it's so silly that this is the belt. Like Max and Charles makes more sense. But anyway, this is where we are. So we're here. They're fighting for some reason. And then you just have Arman that's left out. So I do think the UFC's mindset may be that Gaethje and Patty are fighting early in the year. No, they're not doing that. Gaethje and Patty are fighting early in the year. Arman wanted to wait for Ilya, but Ilya is probably going to be out for a while. So
June 14th.
It's probably going to be Arman just gets the next title shot. They already had him as the backup after the fiasco of him pulling out. Or they give him winner of Charles and Max. Or they give him winner of Charles and Max, and winner gets the title shot.
Arman Sarukian will fight the winner out of Gaethje, Patty, the winner out of Charles Max, or the winner out of Fiziev, Roofy, or they could do Hooker BSD.
Arman's ranked number 1.
He's fighting again, though, El. Dana just said that Saturday night. He says he needs to fight more to earn a championship.
I mean, that's fair, but nobody wants to fight Arman.
So no. How about if BSD smashes Dan Hooker, like you said, BSD versus Arman?
Sure. We want to get BSD beat up. It's just silly. The way they're matching up the entire top of the division is silly. It just feels like a gimmick. We should have done Max and Arman, and the only reason they didn't do Max and Arman is because Arman doesn't have a BMF attitude, which is why the BMF belt is stupid, because we could be getting a great fight between Max Holloway and Arman. We could see Max tested against somebody with that kind of wrestling, and we could see Arman tested against somebody with that kind of takedown defense and that kind of boxing, who's huge, by the way. Tell me that wouldn't be amazing to watch. And that would be a true interim belt fight. And I understand why we're doing Patty, because this is Patty's best chance to get the belt. But I agree. This is why, why do we even have rankings if this is how we do this?
No, you have good points here, Al. You're not wrong.
And it's just silly. But it's fine. I understand. If he wants him to beat the piss out of BSD, let's do it. There's not a universe where BSD beats Arman.
I don't disagree with you. And that's why I want that fight, because I think Arman is the deserving number 1 contender. Let Charles and Max fight, and you ready for this one? You probably gonna be like, really, Dave? That could be Max Holloway's only fight of 2026. He's older. This is in March. He could sit out, right? So then Arman, Patty, and Gaethje sit there. The winner fights Ilya in June at the White House. Maybe Patty versus Ilya, what they want. Yeah. Maybe Gaethje, the American. Cool. And then Arman fights the winner of that. He fights BSD in May on that pay-per-view card, right? And now you have Arman versus Ilya.
Yeah,
in Madison Square Garden, December.
Yeah, no, that's fair. And we'll have them at the end of the year. Yeah. And I don't disagree that Arman isn't doing himself any favors by not fighting. But yeah, dude, Ludovic Klein is out.
What? When did this happen?
He broke his ankle and his leg in the fight.
Oh, yeah. That fight was incredible, by the way.
Insane, dude.
Incredible.
I knew that fight was going to be a banger, but...
You called that.
Dude, I mean,
you did.
It's not that hard.
But you called it, Al. Can you take a compliment? You called it.
Thanks, Dave. But has there ever been a boring Rumbetsky fight ever?
But that fight was even better than what I thought. I was pumped for it. But yeah, here you go. Always an award. Guys, he might be the new one. Rabeski might be like the new guy. Like anytime he fights, pay $80 and
He's like our new Darren Elkins. Like,
oh, he's way better than Elkins.
But just like the excitement, he's always bleeding. Like, but way better fighter. Way better fighter.
I think he's pretty good.
Yeah, no, I would love to see Klein in the conversation with some of those guys. I think Klein is a really good fighter.
No. Guys, Klein's got 2 more. He's got 2 more. He's not in this conversation. Yeah. Like he fights.
No. I know. I'm just saying, like, I'm talking about like the guys who are like give him Ziam if he wasn't hurt, you know? Like I think he deserves
okay.
A ranked guy.
Okay, you ready for this one? How about Rabeski versus Terrence McKinney?
Why would you?
That wouldn't be fun?
I mean, yeah, that would for 2 minutes. Like, here's my, and like, it just doesn't really make sense. Would it be fun? Sure.
It'd be a great fight.
I don't know. Yeah. I feel like Rumbetsky, no, not someone. Terrence. Yeah. I like Terrence McKinney a lot. Rumbetsky is unknockoutable. It is impossible to knock him out. He doesn't have a neck. His head doesn't like snap backwards. It's just he's a thumb. He's built like a freaking thumb. Yeah, this is fun.
Yeah, that's a great fight. You know the picture of Demetrius Johnson?
Torres needs to fight somebody coming off a win. So that
Demetrius Johnson standing on, he's like black and white with all those championships underneath him, that like famous picture. Someone put up, that's Terrence McKinney in the first minute of fights.
Honestly, like
he's the greatest MMA fighter ever for 1 minute.
First round fighter.
Not even the first round. He gets beat up.
3 minutes.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Like, yeah. Torres versus I think Torres deserves to fight somebody coming off of a win. I think you could honestly. I think him and Ziam makes the most sense.
That's a great fight.
Really like that fight. Ziam is really good on the feet. He's tough.
Actually, El, I'm going to disagree. I think they're both young and on the way up. I don't want them to fight right now. Let them build more. Let them build.
I mean, I guess you could get one of them to get Michael Chandler finally out of the rankings, but he won't fight anybody that's not a name.
How about Torres versus Moicano?
You just want this guy to come out and knock out all the ATT guys, don't you, Dave?
El, I'm going to say this one time only. Nothing personal. I don't like Manuel Torres. I don't like him. Okay, he hit my friend, so I don't like him. I want Moicano to get revenge.
No, I'm sure he's a very nice guy, but Beneil off to 170. I don't think that's a good idea.
Oh, he's getting knocked out at 155 in a minute.
It's not the cut. I don't think the cut is the problem for Beneil.
Wow, wait a second. I like this.
That's a good fight. I think that's a good fight.
I like this.
I'm down for that.
Wow, Torres all the way up to Gamrot? Come on.
Not yet. Not yet.
Slow down.
Actually, that fight was kind of supposed to happen.
Really?
Was it?
Uh-oh.
No. So
El's telling secrets.
Torres was supposed to be a Apex main event. And for some reason, I was thinking it was supposed to be against Gamrot. But then Gamrot got the short notice opportunity against Charles. So I think it was supposed to. No, it was Sajikov. Sorry, not Torres. Okay. That's my bad.
You ready? Derek Lewis is going to knock out Waldo. I'm sorry. I've been a big fan of Waldo this year. I think he might be fighter of the year. He might have overtopped Ilya, Makhachev, Jan, Van, Marab. Waldo might be the guy, but I think Derek Lewis is going to knock him out.
Yeah. I could see that. I don't know. Waldo could catch anybody, but Derek Lewis is pretty good at not getting knocked out. Usually. No, this was true. I heard this as well. That Torres was trying to take the fight against Charles.
He's humongous. He was going to cut that weight.
I don't know. I heard that as well, though, and I heard he wanted it. And Charles, obviously, the Gamrot matchup made a lot more sense for Charles. It's way, it's way higher reward to fight a consistent top 10 guy than a guy who's never even been ranked. You know.
I I'm going to put a X to that rumors right away, guys. Rico is not signing with the UFC. I can't tell you what it is. I'll tell you off air. He's not signing with the UFC.
Oh.
There you go. I got the inside scoop. Got the tea. Waldo looked great against Spivak. Was Spivak hurt? I thought Waldo looked good. I don't.
Yeah, I thought he looked good.
Yeah, I thought he looked good. Derek Lewis needs to be on the. I think he is going to be on that White House card.
Yeah. No, they got to have like some Derek Lewis level names. I know you aren't a huge fan of him, and I'm not saying he's going to be a champ, but he's a name and he's a character. I think Kevin Holland is another guy you can put on the White House card as well.
Disgusting. I don't want to. He does not make the card.
Especially
Derek Lewis
and somebody else that's a character and is fun.
How about Derek Lewis versus Aspinall on the card?
Does Derek Lewis get a?
Yeah, he's one away. If he knocks out Waldo.
Oh! You're saying if he beats Waldo, like
yeah, and then that fights for the title, and then Poatan fights Jones.
Yeah, I guess.
Don't like it. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. No, I mean, I could see
I'd rather see that than Gone versus Aspinall.
To hear Derek Lewis post-fight interview, yeah.
Us too.
Yeah, I don't want to see Gone ever. Torres said at Media Day he was in talks to fight Charles. Yeah, I know that. I heard that as well. Nowhere near as sharp. Oh, yeah. This new girl. She's fun. She's fun to watch. I don't know if you've seen it yet.
No, I actually have not. Oh, I'm sorry.
He's not gonna fight Edson. Like we like Edson. We go to church with Edson, guys. The same church, not just the same gym.
Rico is not signing with Karate Combat. Not happening.
I don't even know who this person is. Colby versus Holland. Ugh. Colby Covington at a White House presser would just be extra obnoxious. This makes sense, yeah. Grant and Sajikov. I'm not sure who they'll give.
I'm kind of with Elle on this one. I don't know who Gone will fight next. I just don't want to see it. Gone versus Aspinall. I don't. If Derek Lewis knocks out Waldo, grabs the microphone and says, "Tom Aspinall, I'll see you at the White House," and drops the mic,
guys. If we can do Patty Pimblett and Justin Gaethje for a freaking title right now, we can skip Cyril Gone. Come on.
This would have been fun, actually.
Natalia versus Rose.
This is a good fight, actually. I like this fight a lot. Me and G talked about this off air. This is a better fight than what they had. And I think the winner of this fight will fight for the world championship in 2026.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I don't see a lot of people beating Silva. I know her game isn't like the most exciting. But she's so sharp and she's so tricky and slick and she moves her feet so much. It is kind of interesting because I feel like Rose can do that too. But I think Natalia is better size for the division. And she's got a little bit more. She's younger. She's a little bit.
Who do you have in that fight?
I have Natalia Silva.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I just the way she moves too, like I don't think Rose is going to be able to like grapple her a lot or anything like that. So if she does want to try to mix it up, yeah, I'm not mad about it. Like I said, I agree that it would be super disrespectful to Gone to skip him. I still just don't want to see it. I just don't care.
Don't want to.
I just don't care.
He had his shot. Armand had a shot, missed weight. Gone had a shot. I poked someone. It's a fight game. Sorry.
Yeah. Same thing, right? Same. What do we do with Aaron, Manon, and Macy? Yeah, that I think it makes it all interesting. The only issue is you have Manon just lost to Valentina. You have Aaron who lost to Manon pretty dominantly. So now it's like, do you try to rematch up Macy and Aaron?
That's not bad. Look at that. Someone did it as soon as you did, Ellen. Love
there you
that.
go. Like, because I mean, we never got to see it.
Gone is unsellable. I like that. Guys,
Yes.
Rico is not signing with the PFL. And also, Elle, I'll tell you off air, I won the text you this week. Someone told me maybe the biggest fight of 2026. I'll tell you off air.
Okay. I mean, I think you could do.
How about?
No. You got Aaron. You got Alexa Grasso's out now. I mean, Jasmine just fought recently, but she's kind of.
She lost all that buzz.
Yeah, that's true.
How about Valentina versus Aaron soon?
But it's going to be Silva. Silva's going to fight, which it's kind of like so the 2 and number 6 people are now fighting, where it kind of should have been Silva just got the title shot. But now it's like kind of weird because now Silva's tied up. So it's like, but Shevchenko isn't super active anyway. So I feel like the next, like if Silva beats Rose, she gets the next title shot.
Yes.
Fiorot just lost. I think you just go ahead and do Aaron and Macy. I just don't know what you do with Fiorot.
How about Fiorot versus Valentina? Let's get this thing. We need main events before the White House. UFC 326. Co-headlines with Olberg versus Yuri.
Sure, I guess. I don't really want to see that fight again.
Well,
but we can do it, but it's not exciting to me at all.
Gillian, the Savage, Robertson.
But yeah, like I think you go ahead and match up Aaron and Macy for like 6 months from now or so, 4 months from now. Like,
oh no. Aaron was cold. Aaron's not fighting Macy Barber.
No?
Remember, she was mean to her afterwards.
That's true.
I don't wish any ill will on any person. And it looks like Macy was legitimately sick and all that. She went after her, remember?
Yeah, no. Well, okay, so do you do Aaron and Manon rematch? And then you do Macy, maybe Macy waits for Alexa Grasso?
Yeah, because maybe Grasso can't fight in January, but she could fight in May.
Like, or even like later in the year. Like, because Macy may, like, she had some health problems. She may not want to go right back into a weight cut or something like maybe
so give her 7 months.
6-7 months in between. Yeah. And then we do like
no, guys.
Dave, you gotta stop clicking on. You've gotta use your noggin, David.
I can't reply to someone. I think this is a bad comment, oh.
Don't put it up. But I scored the fight for Manon in that final round of all of Val's big punches were not even landing. I mean, it was boring and it was close, but I still gave it to Valentina. Manon had some cage control, but she didn't do anything with it. Anything. Like, I don't know. Jazz versus Aaron. But Aaron's coming off a win. Jasmine's coming off a loss. I think maybe Jazz gets loser of Silva and Rose. Oh, you should fight Valentina. There's like somehow, even though Valentina's only 2 weight classes heavier than me, there's somehow still 4 weight classes between us. Have you seen that woman? She's massive.
She is massive. But Elle, when you had your 1 and 2 so good Friday night, I think you catch her. You catch Valentina.
I'm tired, David.
Dude.
No, I agree. Wei Li was way too small.
Yeah.
Shevchenko was massive.
Yeah.
Massive. I mean, I think you can make Macy and Jasmine make sense.
I don't mind this. Jazz versus Barber.
I don't mind that. Depending on when Macy is ready, I think you could do that. And then you do Aaron and Natalia, or Aaron and Fiorot. I would like to give Aaron somebody besides Fiorot. Because I feel like she's a super tough matchup for Aaron, but it's not. But Fiorot's not beating Valentina. So
this is a great comment. That was great.
Coach Mike, what are you doing here?
Coach Mike.
What happened with Wang Wong? She's a beast of a striker. I mean, she's not
good.
Ranked, is she?
No.
Oh, she is. She's number 12.
Is she really?
10 through 15. Ugh. Like the bottom of the flyweight rankings is Rough.
Yeah. Real quick, Elle, hear me out. We mentioned the name 2-3 times, but we didn't say anything about the fight at all. Royval, if they fight Saturday in the main event, our last main event of the UFC of 2025, we're done, guys. We'll see everyone in 41 days after that. It's crazy time. We are away for a long time. Is that Mike Brown? I don't know.
Yeah.
Who wins the main event? Cap versus Royval if they fight.
I really hope Royval. Cap is so difficult to fight. I think the thing about Royval is he makes you fight him, and Cap likes to kind of be on the back foot. But Cap is good. He's really sharp. Royval does get hit, but I just feel like the volume from Royval. I'm gonna say Royval. I'm gonna say Royval.
I got Cap.
Different coach Mike.
I got Cap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe my bias is showing because I just love Brandon so much, but I'm gonna root for Brandon. I hope the volume will be enough to just kind of like. I don't think he's got necessarily the rest. He's a good grappler, but he doesn't have like Mikhailov level wrestling. That's probably what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna go with my heart.
So guys, hear me out here. 43 events, UFC events in 2026. So they start the year 3 weeks, not there. February, we already know 1 week. So hear me out. So that means there's 56, there's 48 weeks left of the year. We have 39 events for the next 46 weeks. We go on a tear in 2026. Because even in February, they take a week off. It's wild. So March through December, we go. Damn. So, Elle, you want to go to? Are you going to Pittsburgh and Chicago this year?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Of
course. I got friends.
Can't wait to interview some people we know that's going to Pittsburgh.
I know. Me too.
It's
gonna be
great. They should make all main fights on the Paramount Plus.
Oh, wait, like the main card?
No. Ready for this one? Hot take. There shouldn't be any 5-round fights. Every NFL game is 4 15-minute quarters. The Super Bowl, because they fight for a championship, they don't add more time. It's the same amount of time. I want every fight 3 rounds. Why do they add a 4th and 5th round of championship fights? I don't get it.
Because we get fights like Dustin Poirier versus Dan Hooker. That's why we have 5-round fights.
That fight wasn't good if it was 3 rounds and we wanted to see it again.
It would have been, it was even better because we got to see 5 rounds of it. No, bad take. I like it. I like that I think a championship fight there should be a higher standard for a championship fight.
Is Manel Cap versus Brandon Royval a championship fight?
No, I'm saying like main events and championship fights. Oh, you're saying only belts should be 5 rounds?
Yes.
Oh, you said no fights.
No. The main, like a Cap versus that, it's just a regular fight.
I mean, I would be okay with that. I don't mind that main events are 5 rounds because it also gets you, if championship fights are going to be 5 rounds, sometimes you need an opportunity to prepare for that. So if you're going to take away championship fights being 5 rounds, then you can't not let guys prepare for their championship opportunities by not giving them any 5-round opportunities. Like, it's built to be a stepping stone. Like, you can't just take that away from them. It's their opportunity to prepare for that. Checha subbing Kennedy this weekend. I hope so.
Really?
But would he be ranked right now? Yeah, I think whoever was winning that fight would have gotten ranked. You have to have opportunities to build your way up to the championship level fight. Like, that's the whole point of main events that aren't championship fights. Like, as a fighter, I would never want to go into a championship fight having never had an opportunity to fight 5 rounds or to fight as a main event and to have those jitters of it being a bigger moment. Like, that's the whole point. It's a bigger moment because it's 5 rounds. And so you have to prepare for that. And that's what gets you ready to fight for a belt.
I don't have Yu-Gi-Oh cards, my man. I have
No. Oh, you need cards.
Dominic
Yeah.
Cruz signed card.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Chimaev numbered refractor. Bassarat, one of L's teammates, numbered.
Is that Javid? I did the glares on it. Oh, nice.
Gillian the Savage signed card.
Let's go.
All right. L, you just had a fight on Friday.
Because I'm retired and I'm too small. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm too little, man. 115, these big girls cut a lot of weight, and I cut nothing to 115. But
you were in Las Vegas all weekend, so was I. I think we did enough. Guys, everyone in the chat, you were awesome today. All right, so salute to you guys, except for one of you, and you know who you are deep down in your heart. Okay, but everyone else was great. But we answered almost every question. I don't think we can do anything else. I would love to see almost versus Kobe. Would be a former ATT guy there too. Yeah, not bad. That's not bad. But guys, Gillian Robertson is fighting. L, what?
I said Yaroslav would smash Kobe.
I agree. Gillian Robertson is fighting this Saturday. She already, we just talked about it. When she wins, she'll be coming on live here in Fight Bananas on YouTube. I don't know if L is going to join us or not, but we will be live Saturday night when G comes on. How long are we doing the live stream? We're going off. We're
finished. I'm sorry.
We just answered 480 questions. We appreciate you guys though. We will be live again. I'm going to come on live at least once or twice more this week. Friday for the weigh-ins. I've been coming on live. I think that's been really fun. We got 2 shows planned for the rest of the year. I'm going to do a knockout show, top 10 knockouts of the year, and maybe one more show with G on Tuesday. And then we might call it a 2025, guys, unless you beg for us to come back. But I don't know. Other than that, L, a lot of people are trying to say bye to you.
I'm excited. I'm excited to be retired. I want to have babies and grow tomatoes in my garden. Like, and I love MMA. I'm never going to be away from MMA. I'm going to be on Fight Bananas and analyzing fights and talking to you guys every week. So I still get to be in the sport. And I'm not saying it's forever. I might come back, but we gotta pop out a baby or 2 first. Fight Bananas. Let's go.
Boy and a girl?
Oh no, we're going like 6, 7. We're cranking out.
6, 7?
I get it. Thanks, Abdul.
Yeah.
We love you guys.
Hey, Duke, you rule, okay? We appreciate it. We really do. We don't take your time for granted. We appreciate it. Everyone that watching, answering questions. You guys are the best. We'll see everyone Friday. Then we'll see Saturday night when Gillian Robertson wins, and then one more on Tuesday. L, what a weekend. Las Vegas, Nevada. We'll never forget it. Fun times. So happy of your win on Friday. The whole team was watching it. We were rooting for you so much from afar. It was fun. It was great. It was a forever weekend for sure.
Heck yeah. It was great.
Any last words you want to say to the people?
No, we love you guys, man. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad. I wasn't sure if I was going to do the show today just because we just got back in last night. I haven't even unpacked my suitcase yet, but I'm super glad I did. I needed to see my people. So thank you guys for tuning in. Those of you who watched the fight, love y'all. And Grant's good. You know,